Good evening, I'm Diane Sawyer. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers' flight from Disney World has mysteriously disappeared. Just hours after the Tampa Bay flight disappearance, the Tennessee Titans flight from the Strong National Museum of Play has gone off the radar. The NFL commissioner is set to speak moments from now. I have spoken with a king from another world, and it appears these flights were lost to darkness. This is sad news indeed, but the season must press onward. The teams will be put up for bid, and an expansion draft will immediately follow. The bidding is done. We congratulate Raphael Drake of Phoenix Corporation and Adriana Malprave of Malprave Industries.
While we officially remain in Tennessee as the Titans, with Bo Jackson as head coach, we will return to the Tecmo era and play as the Houston Oilers. We will select players with only 13 years or more experience. Like a phoenix, we will rise from the ashes.
What about the Houston Texans? They actually play in Houston. Won't this be a little weird?
The Houston Texans will still remain as irrelevant as ever.
So you drafted Vinny Testaverde and Terry Glenn, but the rest of this roster, I gotta tell you, I'm a little puzzled by these selections.
We believe that Vinny Testaverde is truly the perfect athlete. We will put our cloning to the test. With 52 Vinny Testaverdes, 1 Terry Glenn, and a whole lot of Creamsicle, the Buccaneers will win.
Breaking news just moments ago, the missing gummy ships of the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have returned from the darkness. While we are overjoyed to see the return of our NFL companions, we have already set forth on the path for the new season. These players will now have to find new teams. There is nothing that can be done. We, in our infinite wisdom, I, in my infinite wisdom, have determined that the Houston Oilers are simply too good a football team. They will only be allowed to score in field goals, not touchdowns. Let the games begin.
Houston Oilers, Houston Oilers, Houston Oilers #1.
The Houston Oilers made a triumphant return to the NFC North. The Dog Pound got to witness an old adversary, the Powder Blues.
That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Off his play and just wallops the quarterback. And where was the O-line, Dan?
It is an in the flat and is at the 40 and a whole lot more. A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
The Cleveland O-line could do little to protect Jeff Garcia.
Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say
They truly had the offense and they truly had the defense on this day.
Stop him from snagging the football.
Anderson from 30-yard line. Green takes it for his fifth carry and will lose about a yard
Look out,
here.
football, here we come. Houston Oilers #1.
Third down.
Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Houston
Classic, let's see it again.
The greatest football team.
25
We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, always in control. And when you say the Oilers, you're talking Super Bowl. 'Cause we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers #1. Yes, we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers #1.
Interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet.
Some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet.
Wide receivers take the field. Rice makes the catch away. Blue makes the pass, and the the receptions made.
Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the hole.
We got the
Between the
offense.
sticks for three.
We got
The commissioner's touchdown embargo did little to stop the Oilers. All the Browns could muster was a mere special teams touchdown.
Oilers, you know we're gonna hold the rope. Yes, we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers number one. Yes, we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers number one.
Although most of the players on this team were getting close to making the decision between countryside acres and millionaire states, they still had some football left in them.
From the Lone Star State. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers number one. 'Cause we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers number one.
Yeah, you know, from the moment I stepped on the field, man, no one was stopping me. I felt I could win this game for us, and that's what I did.
Ready, set, go.
Shrek Super Party! It's not ogre until it's ogre. We would like to congratulate Jalen Ramsey on his Emmy-worthy performance. Congratulations. "52 Vinny Testaverdes and 1 Terry Glenn marched into the nation's capital.
Back to you. Dan?
Immediately, they caught the football world by surprise with a 3 and out. Mark Brunell, being a left-handed quarterback, struggled mightily. Vinny Testaverde read his every move.
Offense out on the field and will start his drive at the 23-yard line. One man to beat. Eventually slides down at the 37.
Immediately, the offense got clicking, and they rolled down the field for a touchdown and an 8-point lead.
On in front. He's in for the touchdown.
Brunell set his ego to the side and handed off the ball to Clinton Portis, who quickly marched his team down the field.
Bam! What a punishing shoulder charge.
He really put some moves on to get free. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
With the scramble back there, and it worked out.
Second down and 5. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 47 after first down. At the 45.
Vinny Testaverde makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Yeah, gave up a lot of yards, and of course,
He's down the split back. They get it and Peter and Blaine makes the sack just behind the line.
The offense that was skit-scatting and clapping down the field on their opening drive was now halted by a costly interception. They simply were running out of answers for Clinton Portis. Yet again, the Buccaneers found themselves marching down the field, and again they were denied 6 points. It looked like this game was about to get out of hand, but again, on defense, Vinny Testaverde rose to the occasion and gave himself back the football on offense. It was a struggle, but this time he found Terry Glenn in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Washington got a field goal to end the half, but the momentum was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' side. Still reigning in the second half, the game became an offensive showdown.
And he's having a terrific day so far.
So far, he's got 261 yards and 2 touchdowns. Vinny Testaverde. When push comes to shove, you want out. After the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach us.
Portis cruises out to the left side and
Shut down. There's no reason for him to move out of it. Oh, a lot of weapons out there, Dan. They can get you through the air or on ground.
Portis loses.
The defense stepped up when it was their time to do so and held Washington to 3 points.
It's good. Another great catch and it's the go-ahead touchdown.
The Buccaneers were in prime position to put the game away. Testaverde, being as composed as he is, made a costly mistake. At the goal line, the defense made a grand stand. Washington was set to tie the game with about 2 minutes to go when the unthinkable happened. Instead of tying the game, Washington attempted to take the lead. This was an all too familiar sight in Washington. The team simply found a way to lose. After a long game of QB scrambles and sideline completions, Vinny Testaverde finally connected on the deep ball with his man Terry Glenn for the game-sealing touchdown. Washington had been put in their place. It was now known that the Buccaneers were truly contenders.
Come on, Peter. Ah! They've stuck with short passes like that, Peter. Peter?
What?